It's just so Trish, and I just want to tell you why I love all the homeschool YouTubers and why I think it's so important that we have just so many homeschool YouTubers. So yeah, so today's Vita Day 3 of 2018, and I'm a little off my rocker. I'm actually on my way to go meet with somebody for a quick cup of coffee, which I'm not really enthused about now because last night I had a homeschool workshop to do with my local mamas, and I swear I ordered a decaf. I know I ordered a decaf, and they slipped me a Mickey. Yeah, at 2 a.m. I realized that was not decaf. That was full caffeinated till 3 this morning. So it's definitely an early morning today. So anyways, I just want to say I love all the homeschool YouTubers. There's so many homeschool YouTubers now, I don't think thousands. Well, maybe not thousands yet, but I think so. I think it's pretty close. When I started YouTubing 3.5 years ago, there were maybe 5. And then a lot of them had to do with the fact of, yeah, I'm totally in the car, had to do with the fact that they were kind of answering a question or a how-to, and then that was it. There wasn't any vlog style. There wasn't what we were doing. There wasn't a review. There was very nothing on YouTube. In fact, that was one of the reasons I started YouTubing, was one of two folds. One, I always got to ask the same questions, and 2, those questions weren't being answered on YouTube. So I figured, hey, I'll just start making videos. And as it went on, one of the things I started a couple years back was the virtual homeschool co-op. And that was really cool because the community of homeschoolers on YouTube just started encouraging each other to start. Whether you had any experience, whether you thought you were good enough, just start YouTubing. And here's the big part. And a couple years ago, it was feeling a little bit threatening as a homeschooler. There was a lot of threats that our freedom and our accessibility was going to be taken away. And one of my biggest things that I felt was, as homeschoolers, we're kind of tucked, we had our blogs going, but we were kind of tucked away. And I felt like it made us easily divided to be conquered. And one of the things I love the most is everybody sharing their stuff. Everybody's showing how it's done. I know for sure we are encouragement for the moms that are sitting on the fence. Homeschool YouTubers are letting it be known we don't all look the same. And I think that's huge, because I think before we began being very public about that over the last few years, it was easy for people to believe the lie that this is what homeschooling is, and if you're not doing it, you're not doing it right. And that definitely was and just everybody's showing that, you know what, we all do it different, we all have different styles, and yet we're successful. And that's huge. So I'm just loving the homeschool YouTuber. Thank you for looking up and buying that curriculum and telling me what you think, so I know and I have a better idea, and it didn't come from the publisher of what the curriculum really is and what it takes to do it. Thank you for showing me what a day in your life looks like, because I just have times where that reset the way I did things. Thank you. I know. It's the sun. I'm pointing directly at the sun. I'm just really thankful for every one of you that YouTube. And for those of you that don't YouTube, that homeschool, that come here and you get your daily feed, thank you. Thank you for encouraging us to keep YouTubing. Thank you. I love YouTubing. I had no idea how much I was going to fall in love with YouTubing until YouTubing. I feel like tubing. YouTubing has greatly, and it has given me that creative outlet I really needed in a very constructive manner. It has opened me up to continue educating myself in an interest that I'm doing. I've learned so much because I decided to start making videos. I've learned to video edit. I've learned a lot of skills just on presenting myself in a manner that never was there. I am so comfortable in front of a camera. I look kind of crazy because I've learned to get comfortable in front of a camera. Where my first video is great, oh no, I was showing some last night to somebody. I was like, she was talking, she goes, I'm just not that brave. I don't want to see pictures of myself. And I'm like, you know what? You need to go back and look at some of my earlier videos. It might take 100 videos to get a good video, you know. And the thing is, don't wait till you're perfect. Don't wait till you have everything right. Nothing will ever be right. Make what you have good enough and go with it. Because here's my thing, and this was my part about the virtual homeschool co-op, was that somebody is waiting for your story, because your story is what they need, not everybody else's story. And if it's just for that one person, isn't that enough? And that's how I always felt. So I will tell you the exciting part. I believe next week I will be releasing a VHC assignment. All right, so those that don't know, I'm going to do a little different. I'm just doing it right off, just so Trish, I'm not going to the virtual homeschool, the VHC style video. I'm not going there at all. I don't have time to juggle that. I'm doing it here. So it's VHC, and it's the virtual homeschool collab. We're taking co-op out and turning it into collab. And what it is it's a response video. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you make a response video answering those questions about your homeschool. And we're going to put, I know I'm giving you all the info now, but now I'm going to make you wait a week. I'm going to do one a month, so it's easier to keep up with and not so hard. And there's going to be a certain thing you put in the title, and we're going to use that to automatically generate into the playlist. And that's how we're going to do it. That's going to be the easiest. This is what we were trying to do with last year, with help from Amazing Mamas, and it just, the hurricane came, everything flew off. So the virtual homeschool collab is kicking back in this month. Yes, this is gonna be so cool. So I got a couple questions for you. Number one, what kind of things do you want to know and you want to find from your homeschool mamas? Tell me down here and just be like, oh, I want to know this. Number two, if you are a YouTube homeschool YouTuber, if you cover homeschooling anywhere in your video or anywhere on your channel, tell us about your channel. Say, my channel covers, and this is what I do, and this is who I am. So then they know to go to look at your channel down there. So definitely go down there and check out those people doing channels. With that said, don't put follow me on my channel, because YouTube will automatically block that. They're going to block that comment. So definitely just talk about what your channel does. Now, if you are a just YouTube viewer, tell us what was the first YouTube homeschool channel that you subscribed to, if you can remember. So do that, and then tell us what you're looking for and what has helped you out through YouTubing. So I just kind of want to make this a very community video, just a great resource and a reference spot. It has been powerful to have so many YouTube homeschoolers on here, and to be given so many perspectives that has opened my eyes and has given me an education when I have been isolated at home through anxiety, when I have been just not getting out because life is so busy. And so I just want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you for those that come and they bring encouragement and they bring love to us creators. I'm going to tell you, some of us make a little change, but we might be buying, a small grocery run. We're not paying the mortgage with doing this. And it's a labor of love, especially the ones that take the time and they put the editing in. It takes a lot more than you see. And I know at one point I was able to do videos 5 days a week and doing some editing, but then, life gets busy and you can't. So it takes a lot, and it does take courage, because there are people that are going to have an opinion about what you say, and it's really easy for folks to sit behind a computer and put their little commentary in there and go about their business. And they don't have that we don't have that face to look at, like, did you really just say that to me? You know, there are those parts where you do kind of put yourself out there, but in the end, it's for such a good thing that it's worth it. It's worth it. But so it's always just great love that you show up and you support us. So please definitely check out the people that are down below on the channels, and keep your eyes peeled for the virtual homeschool collab kicking back up next Friday.